Hello, I'm Alara Basul. Welcome to World in 2 Minutes, brought to you by trtworld.com. Wonga, a payday lender, is to take a £35 million hit as it writes off debts owed by more than 300,000 customers. The company is to write off loans worth £220 million as it aims to improve its relationship with borrowers and regulators in light of the fake legal letter scandal. But given provisions for those loans which it already thought would not be repaid, Wonga has estimated the financial loss of this latest move to be in the region of £35 million. Our next story in economics takes us to South America. Juan Carlos Fabregat, the head of Argentina's central bank, resigned after less than a year in office. Argentina's Merval stock index fell more than 8% immediately after the news of Fabregat's resignation. The central bank chief's been responsible for maintaining a good dollar rate for the Argentinian peso, which has weakened steadily this year after a January devaluation. Argentina spent more than a decade battling with hedge funds seeking full payments on defaulted debts from 2001. Now for our next story. Australia more than doubled its donation to the fight Ebola in West Africa to 18 million Australian dollars or $16 million US. Foreign Minister Julie Bishop said additional money had been provided in response to the US nation's appeal, but resisted demands to send personnel. United States President Barack Obama last month announced 3,000 US troops will be sent to Liberia to set up facilities and form training teams to help the Africans treat Ebola victims. Our last story takes us to the Middle East. Sources in Syria reported that ISIS was just 1.3 miles, or about 2 kilometers away, from invading the Syrian town of Kobane. Capturing Kobane would allow ISIS to consolidate much of their territory in Syria. The Kurdish town would also become ISIS' closest stronghold on the Turkish border. At least 150,000 Kurdish refugees have already fled the area to seek refuge in Turkey since the attacks began. That's it for this session of World in 2 Minutes. Thanks for tuning in.